Just a few weeks ago, the Premier League's relegation fight looked like a done deal. Fans were already penciling in West Ham, Wolves, and Burnley as the three sides destined for the championship. But football has a funny way of turning predictions upside down, and the early weeks of 2026 have proven that once again. West Ham, for example, seemed lifeless after starting the year with just one win in 10 league games. Then came a morale-boosting FA Cup victory over Queen's Park Rangers on January 11th. That win sparked something. Back-to-back league victories against Tottenham Hotspur and Sunderland followed, closing the gap to 17th place Nottingham Forest to just 6 points. Even a recent defeat at Chelsea hasn't fully dimmed their renewed hope. Burnley, currently 19th, have shown flashes of resilience too. Draws against Liverpool and Tottenham gave them some momentum, but a heavy 3-0 defeat to Sunderland on Monday left them still 11 points from safety. Wolves, meanwhile, appear doomed for relegation but at least have managed to stop the record-breaking slide toward the lowest ever Premier League points total. History, however, reminds us how steep the climb really is. In 33 Premier League seasons since 1992, only 9 teams have clawed back a 6-point deficit after 23 games or more to survive. Clubs like Aston Villa in 2019-20, Leicester City in 2014-15, and Sunderland in 2013-14 are among the few who have managed to defeat any of this season's struggling sides. Pulling off a survival would write themselves into the history books. Current statistics highlight just how tough the task is. Opta calculates Wolves' chance of staying up at a minuscule 0.02%, Burnley at 2.02%, and even West Ham, despite recent improvements, face just a 17.06% chance. But with a matchup against Burnley coming up next week, the Hammers are in a position to play with nothing to lose, and everything to gain. The fight for survival stretches beyond just the bottom three. Nottingham Forest, Leeds United, Crystal Palace, and even Tottenham Hotspur are all at risk. Spurs sit highest of this group at 14th, 9 points ahead of West Ham with 14 games remaining, after grinding out a point against Manchester City. Yet a poor run of results beforehand shows that survival is far from guaranteed. Crystal Palace are struggling badly, going 12 games without a win in all competitions and losing key players along the way. Nottingham Forest, just 6 points above the drop, are also under pressure, tied on points with Leeds United. Looking at historical patterns, 36 points is generally enough to secure safety in the Premier League, based on the last 9 seasons. Reaching 38 points boosts survival odds to 80%, 40 points to 90%, and 43 or more points practically guarantees it. But West Ham hold a bitter record. The 2002-2003 side collected 42 points and still went down. Sunderland and Bolton are the only other teams in the 20-team era to be relegated despite hitting 40 points. So, while numbers and history suggest the odds are against them, the Premier League's relegation battle is far from settled. With momentum shifting, unexpected results around the corner, and 14 games left, the race for survival is shaping up to be one of the season's most thrilling storylines.